It's 6 days to create this world. I'll take a third of that and give it a whirl. Friday night we'll get our genre, person, prop, and line. Then fuss and fight and write all night, concocting our design. 48 hours isn't much time to compose a hit, but life is short and this short film sure to make the most of it. So it really doesn't matter what you look like, say, or do. I know that I had a cooler weekend than you. It's 3 a.m. on Sunday, I feel like crap. I've been working too hard to eat, bathe, or nap. Writing, shooting, editing at such a hurried pace. They won't believe when our film screens this only took 2 days. Work on Monday's going to suck, but here's what gets me through. I know that I had a cooler weekend than you. The 11th hour doesn't mean the last minute. At that point, we're just beginning. At hour 46, we'll put a DVD. Sit back, relax, the project's rendering. Yeah, it's still rendering. It's rendering. Yeah, it's still rendering. I said, yeah, it's still rendering. It's taking a really long time to render. Is that progress bar moving at all? What the heck do you mean I don't have the right codecs installed? The stakes are high, the time is short. It's cinema designed as sport. Even if we don't win, just cast any of our crew. We made a movie and possibly some friends. Tell you all about it, but you never comprehend how hard it was and good it felt to get to the end. Now we know that we had a cool weekend than at the 48-hour film project.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kickoff 48 2025 Awards Show. My name is Dwayne Trammell, and I'm here with my co-producer.
Hi everybody, I'm Indra, and yeah, lovely to be here. Let's give some people some awards, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. And first, I want to say congratulations to everyone who turned in a film, everyone who took on the challenge, whether you turned in a film or not. And it's been an honor to work with you and to see the fantastic films that you've made this year.
Absolutely.
So let's kick it off. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that it was so cool to see everybody coming together in the WhatsApp group too, and it's it was a lot of fun for me and Dwayne to see you all connect in the group and watching everybody's films, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So get me some numbers, Dwayne.
Okay, so let's talk about the stats for this year. So we had 77 teams at kickoff, and that was in 13 different time zones. Now, what was unusual for not only the kickoff 48, but the 4 points last year is that we had teams in Hawaii, which we had never had before. So we went from 12 time zones to 13 time zones. And this is important because each time zone gets a separate set of line of dialogue, character, and prop. So we had 30 different time zones, and we had, at drop-off, we had 65 films submitted, and of those, 53 of them were on time, 8 of them were late, and 4 teams, we hope, we have our fingers crossed that they're still working on their films. So congratulations to everyone, and here's Indra to explain how the show will work.
Yes, absolutely. But before we do, I'd like to pre-apologize for 2 things. One, not having a fancy background like Dwayne here, so welcome to my living room. And second, for any cattail that might pass the screen every now and again. Again, welcome to my living room. So there we go. All right, so yes, so here's how it's going to work tonight. Or tomorrow, or this morning, wherever and whenever you're watching this, with the 13 time zones and stuff. So we're gonna hand out quite a few awards. These awards all have top jury considerations. This means that there are a few top choices, also known as nominees, by the judges, and from one of those, a winner has been chosen, and we will announce those. Now, a little bit later in the show, we'll explain a bit more, but we can already reveal that both the audience winner and the best film winner will automatically be selected for Filmapalooza, which will take place in Lisbon next year by the end of March. But more on that later.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, before we dive into the award giving, we would like to introduce you to our judges who have worked so diligently judging all your films and watching them and making notes and all that stuff. So, let's introduce them, shall we?
48-hour film years ago. I've done several since then, and I have a deep understanding of the trials and tribulations and magic that can happen in a 48-hour film competition. I've gone on to do television shows like Criminal Minds and 911, and I'll be in the new series on Amazon called Countdown, premiering on June 25th this year. It's been my absolute pleasure to be a judge in this competition, along with my co-judges Anna and Christopher and directors Dwayne and Indra. I watched every single one of your films, and every one of you deserve a round of applause for completing this task. I look forward to you enjoying this show, and we look forward to seeing our winners at the end.
Hello, this is Christopher Cannoli, the person inside of the charity cosplay character many of you worldwide may know as Dude Vader. It was a pleasure watching and judging your films this year, and really reminded me of my career in the film industry dating back to 1977, when one of my earth art ice sculptures was used as the inspiration for the Fortress of Solitude for Superman. Since then, I've been an actor in multiple TV series like Silk Stockings, Renegade, and High Tide, and movies like Apollo 13. My script, Felix the Flyer, has also won multiple writing contests, and I have enjoyed being a set photographer, background actor, and assistant director. Once again, I want to thank you all for producing such great films this year, and wish you a very successful and happy future in the film industry.
Hi, hello. My name is Anna Tatarska. I'm a film journalist from Poland. I am a member of the European Film Academy and the Golden Globe voter. I go to film festivals, watch films, and do interviews for a living. I have to say that being a juror on the Kickoff 48 was a beautiful experience. I really love watching shorts because I always have this impression that amongst you are people with whom in the future I'll be talking during film festivals, and hopefully you'll be one of those who are winning too. So I feel like it's a great learning curve for me as a person, as a film critic. I love seeing how your imagination works, how different approaches to what one can do, within such time constraints are. How different the approaches, how different the preferences for genre or like the techniques. I feel like we often say that we've seen everything, but it's not true. You still manage to surprise us and, keep us on our toes, and we keep on thinking about, what's coming next whenever I push play on the next short film. So thank you very much for all the films you've given us to judge. It's not really judging, it's more like experiencing, and I hope Kickoff 48 was a great experience for you too. So see you on the festival track or on the red carpet for another great premiere, hopefully soon in the future.
Thank you so much to Merrick, Christopher, and Anna for their work as judges. It was very spirited deliberations, and we will get to their awards shortly. But first, I want to say that one of our favorite things as producers is that we get to choose our favorite poster for the poster contest. And
Yes.
don't you agree, Indra?
Yeah, absolutely. Like we get to watch all the judges make all the decisions, and this is the one thing that Dwayne and I get to decide. So,
Yes.
speaking of spirited conversations,
Yeah, that's true. That's true because we had our personal favorites. Indra had hers and I had mine. But we were able to come together on a winner. But before we announce the winner, let's take a quick look at our favorite posters. So if you'd like to see all of the posters, they are on our Facebook page in an album. So you're welcome to go there and take a look at all of them. Now, while Indra and I had different favorites, we were able to agree on one poster design. And so our combined choice for best poster is Carrot Terror by Lovelands. Congratulations.
yeah, congratulations, team. It was really cool. We love the graphic style of it, and the subtle notes to make it correlate with the film. So yeah, absolutely awesome job. Loved it. Very cool.
Loved it.
But it was really tough because there were so many great ones, as you can clearly see. Yeah.
True.
Well, speaking of so many great ones, our next award. So this is going to be the night, right? It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious, and we won't keep you in suspense longer than we have to, right? Okay. So another fun team
Well,
activity
maybe a
is
little longer than we have to. Just a little longer than we have to.
maybe a little longer.
A
Maybe a
little
little
bit
longer.
longer.
Find the topic that you want to discuss, Dwayne, and we can do that in between.
Okay.
All right, let's move on for now, right? So another fun team activity is to take a short film and to make it even shorter, and cut a trailer. And we had some 48 seconds. I wonder who came up with that. I've been online for a number of weeks, and people got to view and vote for their favorites. And in no particular order, let's look at the 3 trailers that received the most votes.
City never sleeps. Just keeps bleeding.
The only thing she was really interested in was a videotape. This videotape.
Jesus, it's like a Radio Shack fever dream.
Hands! Where we can see him! No sudden moves!
You still think this is about a murder? You really have no idea what you're standing in.
Your job is to move crates. It's going to be difficult, but the rewards will be worth it.
Good day, miss. Where do the workers go?
Don't tamper about with the crates, just move them over to the shed. The caretaker is very busy.
Well, what have we been doing here?
It suits you best to leave him be.
Let's go then.
Last thing, don't go in the shed.
I mean, how good are those, right?
I love
Like,
those. I love those.
so good, so good. Now, while I was watching those, I was thinking, so people at home, if you're watching the show, and you're in our WhatsApp group, put a picture of yourself watching the show in the WhatsApp group. I think it will be really fun for me and Dwayne to
Oh,
see
that'd be
what it
fun.
looks like over there. That will be really fun. So snap that selfie and show us your face. All right. So without further ado,
Or post it on Facebook.
Or post it on Facebook. Definitely
Yeah.
post it on Facebook. So the trailer that received the most votes was Cargo for Another World by A Clockwork Deadline. Congratulations, guys. What a super good trailer. Like, very, very, very well
That was
done.
a great trailer. That was a great trailer. So now moving on, we can get into the jury awards. And the first one that we're going to announce is the best use of genre. So as most of you know, each team received 2 randomly drawn genres out of a total of 30, 2 lists of 15, and were announced for this year. Now, you can imagine the difficulty that the jury had selecting a winner in this category, but let's take a look at their top considerations. And the winning film was judged to have presented their genre of romance in an effective and memorable way. So congratulations to the team Lumiere Creative with their film Melting Point.
Congratulations. Like, using the romance genre in that way, because it's quite a classic genre, and I think they did a really, really fun spin with it. So absolutely congratulations.
Yeah, totally
Now,
agree.
Absolutely. So, from an explorer to an ethical hacker, we have a big variety of characters this year, and it's always a pleasure to see how you guys use them and bring them to life and integrate them into your stories. And we've seen many great uses of set characters, but here are the top jury considerations for best use of character. See, these pictures are so cool. We're getting a few pictures in the WhatsApp group, and I'm loving it. Keep them coming, guys. So fun.
Awesome.
Okay, so the character. The winning film used the character as a smokescreen, pun intended, and it was very creative and very original. Yeah, see that coming? All right, it goes to Power Crown Studios for today's special with the character Joan Oakes, the antique dealer.
Yes, and that is
film
an antique dealer.
That whole film made me laugh so hard. It was so good. So good, you guys.
Yeah, that's very good. Now, another 48 award is the best use of prop. So while the assigned prop only needs to be seen in the film, some teams use the prop as a critical part of the story. Let's see the top considerations for this award. So the winning film was a lot of fun, and the prop they received was a glass jar, which was a central part of their story. So congratulations to Team Spitting and the film Antiques on the Roadshow featuring Marion Harris. Great use of prop.
Fantastic job, guys. Indecent team, congratulations, you guys. Awesome sauce. Really, really good. Right. So, okay, little background here, right? So Dwayne, he's the one, that brain comes up with all the stuff, all the genres, the lines, the prop, the characters. And when he's working on these lines, sometimes I worry about him because adventures, yeah, okay, sure. But donkeys on thrones and barking cats, I'm like, are you okay, darling? Are you good? Okay, well, anyway, here are the top jury considerations for best use of line. I just checked. He's okay, guys. He's okay. We're good. We're good. We're good.
I'm fine.
He's fine. All right. So for the winning team used the line in a very natural way and gave it a lot of meaning, which we always really like to see happening with the lines. They used it very naturally, and it was beautifully done. The winner for best use of line is the Playa Film Collective for Visions and Vows, and the line was "A promise is a debt."
And
Congratulations,
it
Playa
is.
Film Collective. It very
Yes.
much is.
Yes.
Very much is.
Congratulations to Ply Film Collective.
Yeah, beautiful job. All right. Now I get to do another one. Lucky me. This next award really celebrates all the visual storytellers who turn imagination into an atmosphere and a film's look and feel. We're talking about art direction. So, and I love seeing how much you all can do in such little time or in such small spaces by just adding little things to really build these worlds and create these spaces for these characters to be in. So, shout out to all the art directors. And here are the top jury considerations for best art directing. Well. So, art direction of a different kind and different level. Because none of this existed before this team built this world. Incredible, incredible work. Congratulations to Capo Meat Productions for Sketches of a Murder. Like, seriously stunning. Like, I loved it so much. Oh. And so did the judges, clearly.
Yes. And me, myself, I'm a fan of animation. So just to seeing something that is animated in the Kickoff 48 is just a lot of fun. So the next award is Best Sound Design. Now, since the advent of talkies, sound is a very important part of the experience of watching a film. And we've all heard the line, sound is half the picture. But did you know that that is actually a quote from George Lucas? And that quote is just as true now as it was when it was first said. Let's see the top considerations for Best Sound Design. So clean, clear dialogue and sound effects both contributed to make a really nicely shot and acted film easy to listen to. The winner of Best Sound Design goes to Benjamin Hudago for Some Kind of Joe by Story in Motions. Congratulations, Ben.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a really, really great job for a really great film. All right. Sticking with the whole sound of music. I love that film. I can't help it. We're going to Best Musical Score. Now, music can really make a film go from horror to comedy in mere notes. And it can enhance a character's emotion or give a story more depth. So here's a shout out to all the composers telling your stories in music. Here are the top considerations for Best Musical Score. All right. Congratulations to all those top jury considerations. And the winning score has extremely good timing, which is very important in this type of film. So making the story even more funnier and with a great use of a very diverse range of instruments. Congratulations goes to Hannah Warner for How to Get Away with Non-Murder by Rhino Street Productions. And let me tell you, I laughed my ass off about this film. It was so good. It was so good. And the music absolutely helped. So congratulations, Hannah. Great job.
I agree. Congratulations, Hannah. All right, now we get to talk about the Audience Choice Award, which is where you, the audience, got to watch all the films and then tell us which ones were your favorites. So the way this worked was we had all of the films from 5 different screening groups all went up onto Vimeo to be screened and voted on. The top 3 from each of those screening groups went into a final screening group of 15 films where the top 3 of those were chosen. So, and voted on, and then we are now announcing that. So the winners of this year's Audience Choice Award will be screened at Filmapalooza in Lisbon, Portugal, and receive $500. So
That's for the
the
first
top
place. Absolutely.
3 voted Audience Choice films are, in third place, also called second runner-up, is A Clockwork Deadline bar Cargo for Another World.
And in second position, or runner-up, is Atrás de Muita Filmes with Trapped in Love. Beautiful film.
And the winning Audience Choice film is by Lumiere Creative and a film called Melting Point. Congratulations to Lumiere Creative, and let's take a look at their winning film.
Stai!
Mersi.
Stai!
Mersi.
Plăcere. Cu plăcere.
Știți cumva unde este apartamentul 8?
1.
8?
Etajul 1.
Ah, mulțumesc.
Plăcere.
Bună ziua!
Salut!
Comanda dumneavoastră.
Comanda.
Imediat.
Comanda.
Da, imediat.
Nu mă băga seama. Comanda. Mersi. Stai.
Mulțumesc.
Salut. Stai. Da.
Poți te rog să dai muzica mai încet?
Bună.
Poți te rog să... Muzica, să o dai mai încet.
Mai încet?
Da.
Mai încet?
Da. Încet.
2 secunde.
Da.
2 secunde.
Da.
2 secunde.
Da.
Gata.
Elementul zilei este apa. Apa nu are obstacole. Ea nu se opune. Se strecoară, se modelează, îmbrățișează tot ce întâlnește în calea sa.
Chiar mă ajută. Și mi-am luat drujbă. Da, sare gheață peste tot. Da, înainte să încep asta era o poveste diferită. Și, voiam să vă zic, s-a mutat, cred că s-a mutat cineva ca mine în bloc. Fată, da.
Închei citatul. Și cum un alt mare om de știință a zis, apa reprezintă orice semnală care...
Da. Bine, uite, tocmai... Stai un pic. Te sun eu.
Curge apă, curge apă din tavan, mi-ai stricat tablou, curge apă, rezolvă,
Scuze, de la gheață.
Ce?
De la gheață, scuze.
Rezolvă sau sună administratorul.
Vrei să vezi?
Nu, curge apă, rezolvă, sună administratorul.
Eu nu. Futui. Da.
Scuze. Ai cumva și tu palilalie? Adică repeți cuvinte involuntar?
Involuntar. Și tu, nu?
Da, involuntar, da.
Da, și eco. Bonus. Acum ți-ai dat seama?
Da.
Eu te-am văzut de mai devreme. Și tu, nu?
Da.
Scuze, de la gheață.
Gheață?
Da, sculptez.
Gheață?
Sculptez în gheață.
Sculptezi? Wow.
Vrei să vezi?
Da.
Haide. Aici. E frig? Uite.
Wow!
Îți place?
Da, adică... e...
Stai mic.
Oh, scuze. Deci de-aia erai tu așa de înfofolit mai devreme?
Înfofolit?
Înfofolit, da.
Da, chiar mă ajută.
Eu pictez. Pictez tablouri.
Tablouri?
Da, mi-ai stricat tablou.
Scuze.
Nu, e ok,
s-a topit și...
Nu. N-am făcut cunoștință. Marta.
Scuze. Eli? Eli mă rău.
So we hope you enjoyed that film even without the subtitles. Our apologies for that. We will be posting in our WhatsApp group on Facebook and in our next email a link so that you can watch the film with subtitles if you'd like. But nevertheless, it was a great film, and congratulations to Lumia Creative.
Trust us when we say it's very funny and it's very good. But you'll be able to see that for yourself. And that was that cat's tail I was telling you all about. Okay, so and in case the winning film later on needs subtitles, because we're not gonna say if it does or if it doesn't, things will be checked out and verified. So don't worry about that. All right, moving on to So some of you may know that I'm a city producer for some in-person cities over here in the Netherlands where I live. And whenever I do the award shows there, when I mention what the next award is going to be, the room goes, ooh. So when I announce the next award, I'm going to assume everybody in your living rooms or wherever you are going to go, ooh. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Acting awards.
I just heard our technical director go, ooh, in the background.
Yeah, I went, ooh. Yeah, love this. Thank you so much for that, indulging me. So we're going to start off with the Best Acting Ensemble. Now, the Ensemble Award honors the entire cast of a film, recognizing their teamwork, their chemistry, and the strength of their performances as a group. And here are the top jury considerations for Best Acting Ensemble. Okay, so this cast truly worked as a team, bringing their characters to life and making the story believable through strong performances and great comedic timing. The winning film is Melting Point by Lumiere Creative, and I'm sorry if I butcher these names, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Sandra Ducaccia, Andrei Angel, and Dragos. Congratulations, you guys. Such a great job, even without the subtitles.
You did a much better job with those name pronunciations than I would have for sure. All right. So our next acting award is for Best Acting in a Supporting Role. So a good supporting actor can make or break a scene with even the best lead actor. Let's see some top considerations for Best Acting in a Supporting Role. So the winning actor's supporting performance is funny and street smart with just a touch of cluelessness. Congratulations to Billy McHugh as Ketchup Guy in today's special by Power Crown Studios.
Congratulations, Billy. That made me laugh so hard. I can't even. Loved it so much. All right, we have one acting award left, which is the leading role. So a lead actor carries a lot on their shoulder, right? Like bringing a central character to life, or sometimes even carrying the entire film. And there was a lot of great acting overall this year, and the judges, took quite a while to get all these considerations and winners together. But here are the top jury considerations for best acting in a leading role. Okay, so strong, believable, and consistent acting that showed a wide range of emotions. A wonderful and captivating performance by Caroline Stevenson from Violin Case Closed by Take Noir. Congratulations, Caroline. That must have been a pretty hard role to play, and you did it beautifully. It was really, really nice.
Yes, I agree. Congratulations, Caroline.
All right. Next up, me again. So, we're getting into the big ones now, people. Okay, so here's a shout out to the people who probably sleep the least during a 48 weekend. Can you guess who? Yes, the editors. And the editing award honors the craft of shaping a film's pacing, its rhythm, and its flow, and recognizing the editor's role in building the tension, the emotion, and the clarity through the cut. So here are the top jury considerations for best editing. All right. Great timing and knowing when to cut and when not to cut. It's like Shakespeare, to cut or not to cut. Making this story come to life and giving it just the right energy. And it can't have been an easy one to do this with, but fantastic job. And the award goes to Dmitry Gorkin for Day Off by Playback. Congratulations, Dmitry.
Yes, congratulations, Dmitry. That could not have been an easy film to edit.
Mm-mm.
So our next award is Best Cinematography. And it's not just the lighting, but also the camera position and movement that the Best Cinematography Award recognizes. Here are the top considerations. So a Best Cinematography honorable mention goes to the director of photography of Diego Macias, Kifi Wosik, and Richard Sabo of Playa Film Collective with Visions and Vows. I apologize for any mispronunciations in those names. But the Best Cinematography Award goes to a team that had great camera positioning and movement. So congratulations to the DP of the film, Take Noir, with their film Violin Case Closed.
Brilliant. That looks so good. Like not just the, the actual camera work, but the lighting and the grading, and it was one big beautiful package. Really, really good. All right. We're flying through it tonight, aren't we? We're getting to the last few of the awards here, and the next one is kind of where it all starts, right? Because you get those elements on Friday, and you get those genres, and then it's off to the races, quite literally. And the Best Writing Award recognizes strong storytelling, great dialogue, and original ideas that bring a film to life on the page. So here are the top jury considerations for Best Writing. Okay. This was another award that took the judges quite a while, because a lot of great scripts, a lot of great ideas, original ideas, but the winning script had not only a very original premise, super fun and believable characters, and a very well written plot. A really rounded story that really worked. Congratulations goes to Scam Likely for Game Night of the Living Dead. Congratulations for writing such a fun film. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one too. It was a lot of fun.
Mm.
So, best directing. So, a good director puts it all together to try to get the movie that's playing in their mind up on the screen as a director. Working with the members of the crew to take the black and white words off the page and turn them into a memorable story of moving images on the screen. Short films or features, the same skills are required. Here are the top considerations for best directing. Getting the most out of their crew and talent, the winning director told a great story with one on-screen actor and an off-screen voice and a very talented crew. Congratulations to director Damien Boudet from Story in Motion with the film Some Kind of Joe. Congratulations, Damien.
Yeah, massive congratulations. That was some clear visionary work there in directing that film. Like, seriously awesome.
Yes. So Indra, we have reached a really important part of the awards program.
Maybe the most important part.
We finally get to announce the best films.
Yes.
So let's
So
take
exciting.
a 5-minute break and come back.
Yeah, let me go grab a coffee and everybody
Yeah.
do the edging and No. We won't do that. I was going to say let's have a message from our sponsors, but we didn't have any, so that's nice and short. Here we go.
Let's show a video of the top considerations. How about that?
Let's do that.
So to announce the winner of the second runner-up film, also called Third Place, please welcome back Judge Merrick MacArthur. Congratulations, Team Spitting. That was an awesome film, a lot of fun. And also, I think the longest film title for this year as well.
Probably. And just super excited to see an animated film make it all the way up there. So that's a
Absolutely
really,
agree.
really fantastic accomplishment for you and your team. Okay. All right. Now, everybody okay back there on the other side of my screen? You all good? Okay.
Oh,
we're
you're
nearly there.
building some tension right now.
I'm trying. All right. Okay. So for the next award, the second place, or also known as runner-up, please welcome back Dude Vader. Oh my God, I've been geeking out over this man so much. He's wonderful. Please welcome back Christopher Cannoli.
Hello, this is Christopher Cannoli. I want to congratulate all of our filmmakers for such a wide variety at the 48-Hour Film Festival this year. One of my favorites was very reminiscent of the French classic La Jetée. The acting, the directing, the cinematography, the editing, the use of the carrot prop and tagline really worked well in this production. So, the first runner-up is Conscience. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, congratulations.
To Cheap Productions with their film Conscious. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, I agree. Congratulations.
For
So
sure.
now we come to the best film announcement.
But, before we go to that, let me talk to you for just a minute. I promise I'll be short. I promise about Filmapalooza, right? Because
you won't have their attention. Once we make this announcement, we won't have their attention anymore.
There we go. And I really want to let everybody know what a fantastic thing Filmapalooza is, right? So the winning film and the Audience Award film will both be screened at Filmapalooza. Now, Filmapalooza is our annual film festival and filmmaking conference. So next year, it'll be by the end of March, between 25 and the 28th in Lisbon, Portugal. And we'll have over 150 city-winning, award-winning films. We'll have a ton of workshops, networking events. We do some legendary karaoke parties at Filman, let me tell you. I know, like, Dwayne and doing Elvis, like, it's a must-see thing, tell you. And he's thinking about it, I can tell. You know, we do all these networking things. You meet all these other 48ers from around the world. I think we had over 400 people in Seattle last March from, like, I think about 25 different countries. And everybody went through the same thing. So whenever you say, oh, I didn't sleep that weekend at all, everybody will go, yeah, me neither. So not just winning teams can go there. Everybody is welcome at Filmapalooza. Yeah, come and see me there. I have hugs for everybody.
It's a big old party. And karaoke night, for the record, it's Right Said Fred with I'm Too Sexy for Me.
Fair enough.
All right, so I guess without further ado, right?
Yes.
So the best film will receive a $1,000 cash award, and will, as Indra said, will screen at Filmapalooza and also carry, you know, the honor of being the best film of 2025, Kickoff 48. So please welcome Judge Anna Tatarska announcing the top winner.
This film was a true cinematic experience for us. It felt very complete. It felt very mature. It didn't feel like an exercise. It was an actual mature film. We did discuss a lot, but this film was always in our orbit, and it was always coming back, and it felt like a winner from the very beginning of our deliberations. So that said, the award for Best Film goes to Team Story in Motion and Some Kind of Joe. Congratulations.
Tu vas y arriver. Continue. Bonjour Joe. C'est ton 27e jour d'enquête. Nous pouvons y arriver.
Ce serait sympa si...
Reste concentré, Joe. On va y arriver. Une nouvelle victime signalée au Texas. Bonjour, Joe. C'est ton 45e jour d'enquête. Nous pouvons y arriver. Nouvelle victime au Missouri.
Recherche les correspondances entre les victimes.
Un point de correspondance trouvé. La route 66. Bravo, Joe. Excellente intuition. Notre enquête avance à grands pas. Nous avons bien travaillé. Profitons-en pour nous détendre. Bonjour, Joe. C'est ton 90e jour d'enquête. Nous pouvons y arriver.
J'ai rêvé.
Tu n'es pas censé rêver, Joe.
Pourtant, c'est arrivé. Affiche-moi le rapport numéro 42. Wade Fletcher, commercial. Jonas Everett, journaliste. Elias Monroe, géologue. Harley Gardner, camionneur. Et leur casier judiciaire?
Tous vierges. Une nouvelle donnée est disponible. Nous avons un témoignage et un portrait robot.
Mais c'est Harley Gardner. Pourquoi pas 100%?
La
présomption d'innocence. Je vais l'arrêter moi-même.
Reste à ta place. Arrête-toi immédiatement.
Je dois faire mon devoir.
C'est la fin de ta simulation, Joe. Il n'y a jamais rien eu derrière cette porte. Pas pour toi.
Je ressens quelque chose.
Tu n'existes pas, Joe.
La simulation a été compromise. J'avais raison. L'IA est devenue autonome. Mais on a un suspect, un routier, Harley Gardner.
Woohoo!
Yeah, congratulations to Some Kind of Joe. What a great film. What a great film.
Such
And the
a
end credits looked
V.
like they were having so much fun.
I love those credits. I love that film. It was so good. It looked like $1,000,000. And yeah, I'm really excited to show this to everybody at Filmapalooza as well. It'll be very good.
So what's next for the winners?
So next week I will be creating certificates for all our winners. So we will email them to you hopefully by the end of next week. And of course, feel free to share that online, hang it on your wall, and send us pictures of it hanging on your wall, because we love to see things like that. So
Yes,
I
yes.
think that brings it to an end, doesn't it?
I think it does, yeah. So we have some people to thank. So
Absolutely.
our first thank goes to our own Some Kind of Joe, technical director Joe Castano, right there behind the scenes. Joe,
Greetings
what do you
all.
say?
Hey, first for you, Dwayne and Indra, thank you for trusting me with your show. And
always.
Yeah, congratulations to all the filmmakers. Fantastic job. It's always fun to watch. And I just want to point out one more thing. I got the biggest lower third. The biggest lower third from everybody, even though I put the wrong one up. So there you go. You got me doing two things at once, and I can't handle it.
There you go.
Focus,
I
Joe.
think,
Focus.
Focus. We're nearly there. I think we've done 5 shows together now, Joe, and it's just such a fun experience and pleasure with working with you. It's so fun, and you're such a professional. Thank you so much, darling. We appreciate it.
Till next time.
We love working with you, Joe. Thanks so much for your professionalism and your attention to detail. Thank you so much. We also have judges to thank.
Yes, absolutely. So a big, massive thank you again to our judges, Anna, American, Christopher, for their expertise, their time, and frankly, one of the most interesting and fun jury deliberations I've had the honor to attend. And hearing them talk about your films, guys, the way they expressed themselves and came to the decisions that they made, it was next level. It was really, really good. Yeah.
It was really nice.
But thank you, Dwayne. Right?
Yes. Thank you, Indra, for producing this with me. It's always a lot of fun. A lot of behind the scenes jocularity going on between us.
We do have a lot of fun, and it's been a blast again. And I'm looking forward to doing the AI and the animation, and then this one again next year. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for everything that you do for this and for the filmmaking community of the 48 in general. You are an absolute gem, and I love you so
Well,
much.
thank you. Love you too. So we have a special thank you to all of you for joining the competition this year. We love you. We hope you had a great time. And there's still a lot of year left. So if you can, do your local 48 if you have one. If not, we have the animation 48 coming up later in the year. And we also have, we will restart the AI competition as well. So hopefully you will be able to participate in one or both of those, as well as your local 48. So we love you all, and it's been such an honor to work with you this year.
Absolutely. It's why we do this. So thank you all so much.
Yes. So we will see you
All right.
next year, and have a great
Absolutely.
summer.
Bye, everybody.